Hello, everybody! How is it going? Welcome back to Infurnum Rogue. Last time we did Ravager and Empress. They were notorious. But thankfully, with the help of Ravager, we've been able to get the Blood Pact, and that has been able to get us tanky enough to be able to get through that final portion of Empress's fight. So finally, we are done with that. I don't know if I'll use the soaring insignia I got from that, but we'll see. For today, we are going to gun it for the Cultist. Right now, we have a fairly sizable arena. We could try to see how it goes. And we have some buff effect, last minute buff effects, so we could try and just rush him down. So, yeah, we're immediately jumping into Cultist this episode. I don't think we have any need to get anything else at this point. We can get rid of the whistle. And now these guys should be here. And now... here we go. Okay, yeah, the Stardust is really kicking me in. A last minute hit there. Yeah, I was not familiar with your game. Wow, okay, he went right round with it. Okay. Yeah, we can very much do that. That's within our capabilities. Don't know if he'll be back yet. I don't know if Infurnum does that. If he doesn't, then I believe we can get a medallion down in the abyss. By doing the mini-boss. Nope, he's no longer there. Alright. So it looks like we'll be gunning for that medallion. So we want this and this. Our portal is not set in the abyss right now, so we have to get down there the old-fashioned way. Down we go. Next point's just here. Last checkpoint here. And we died down. try and rush through. Can't waste too much time. Unless something big and spooky spawns. Here is the real killer. We want to head right this way. Can I not use that there? Interesting. Well, that's set now anyway. Hopefully we have enough time to kill them. I may have got it. Yep, we got it. We got two, actually, which is weird. I've got all this luminol. Let's pop some of this stuff away. Vanity. Okay. We got some luminol. That's always very appreciative. Let's put away our summons as well. Hard mode. Got you, you, and you. We got a spare. Alright. Let's do you. Want the boots. I don't think we'll be stealth striking, so I'll be switching that for the emblem for now. Because stealth striking against a moving target with a non-homing weapon isn't the easiest task. That's why I don't play Ranger. But it's also why Rangers use Chlorophyte. But you can really max out your damage if you learn not to rely on it. And reliably hit the target, regardless. Alright, here we go. There's fireballs immediately. Lightning. Stardust. If I don't get in their line of fire. Fireballs again. There's some rogue fireballs there. Again, rogue fireballs. Yeah, there's like some stardust coming from like one or two different places. That was just kind of awkward. But anyway, we're doing decently well for it. When do I get this again? That's... oh. Not getting that one yet. But I believe this one... yeah, this is what's going to get stealth striking get good for me. And that's why I really want to try and get to the pillars right now. Also, they're here already for me. How generous. I'm gonna like try and get away from how close I am to him. Ah, the rogue fireball got my adrenaline. Get me out of here. Wow. Oh, my health. I just realized I was at 1 that whole time. Okay. Yeah, Cranium Smasher isn't going to help me too much here. Still, the Syringe still seems to stand as one of my best options here. I still got that Brimstone Imbues, so I at least have that. Are they back again? Oh, well. Appreciate them waiting for me. Try not to suck as much. There we go. Rogue fireballs. Thank God for evade. Evade putting in the work. Rogue fireballs. That goes all the way around. I'm ready for you this time. Damn. I forgot that was next in order. Alright. Woo! Okay. Boss is giving me a workout. It would be better if I had platforms, but that takes a little bit of the challenge out of it, to be honest. We could try stealth strikes, but again, I don't think it's going to help me too much. Maybe I want to go more down the route of the other way? No, regardless, there is always. That was a waste of adrenaline. Okay, that's an easy one. I'm gonna try and like stay close to the ground for this one. And now Stardust. Oh no, lightning. I gotta remember the pattern. Now it's Stardust. Now it's Barrage. Okay. That pattern is quite hard to follow. I need to remember it more. Unfortunately, I have the dementia debuff, so I don't remember a single one. Well, I remember some, but I dementia some of the attacks that come next. You remember to take my pills next time. Alright, Cultist. I'm able to hit him pretty consistently, at least. I'm keeping my evasion. That's pretty good. Okay. Never mind. Rogue Stardust piece. I was about to pop adrenaline, damn. Yeah, he always opens with Stardust when he changes state. Okay, after this he does the ice. During this, you want to stay low to the ground. Alright, we're looking better. Now the ice. there's a bit of a sweet spot there, so you can kind of just stand still. You just gotta find it. And we'll leave the cultist statues there. Right here. Let's go and pop this away. Let's put this down also. We'll put it there, next to the feathers. Lore goes in here. No, let's put it with the rest. Don't want to isolate it from the others. Okay, we shouldn't need this anymore. That's a door. Yeah, sure, we'll just keep hold of both. Oh, I also have Duke. I should probably put Duke away. Up here. Duke. Okay. I suppose the question being... I can't tell from these. Right. And that's, yeah, because of Exodium, that's post. Minions. Of course, the sigil's important. Okay. Still no rogue weapons, it seems. Amalgamated brain, but that's for later. Let's see what Vortex has. Nothing. Nebula. Not a single rogue weapon, which is surprising to me. So I guess we really can just go for any of them. Let's go for Nebula, as it's the closest. Here we go. Nebula. I do not have the best... You know what? Yeah, let's use these. Oh yeah, we are getting a little rocked. Oof, okay. These brains put up a fight. Get off. Am I still wearing it? No, I thought for a moment I was still wearing the gear. Alright, we're about half done. We need a lot. So we got 3... So basically it's half the amount of meld blobs we get constructs. There's 2 rogue weapons we make with this. But we're able to pick up all the nebula that's dropped as well. Alright, they have projectiles. Oh, these guys are kicking my teeth in. Meld. Couple of meld wobs. Oh, I'm about to die again. Youch. 25. I gotta check, do we have Stardust on deck to convert? Doesn't look... Oh, no, we got some. Tell you what, let's do a little bit with it for the moment. We got 12. I can make this Dark Matter Sheath. That's pretty good now. Having the time to do stealth strikes. I heard the Star of Destruction got reworked, so I'm probably going to go for that one first. We need 18 for that. Alright, hopefully one last run should finish this. Okay, that's it. Back up, back up. I'm ignoring y'all. This pillar's dead. Okay, now just focus on taking out everything else. Clean up the mess. Don't think we'll have enough to continue making. So half of that would be probably not enough. So we'd have to make a start on the next pillar. Let's complete the right side. And to confirm, there's no weapons here I can make. Man, they really don't like the rogue weapons, do they? But to be fair, that's why rogue has its entirely own thing. Alright, Vortex Pillar, let's make a start on you, shall we? Oh, how far is it? Oh, I should be able to go to the pylon then. Alright, here we go. Oh no, I don't know why I thought this was Vortex. Oh yeah, these jellyfish, I remember now. Meld. I call them jellyfish. Are they jellyfish? They look like jellyfish. Or like squids. They're like jellyfish squids. These guys. Fairness, we got quite a few of them down. Alright. Just gonna a bit more mel blobs. Yizers, okay. Interesting. That does a lot of damage too. Try and reforge it without getting too close to this pillar. One pillar at a time, preferably. I'm running all the way there when I can just use one of these. Hello. This weapon's kind of fun. Reminds me of the cross from earlier. Let's try and recover what I didn't get there. Right, there's a wall hit. Let's try to... Oh, this weapon is so fun, actually. Got a lot of stardust in the air. Okay, and hopefully that gets me the other weapon. Ranged and melee, not of interest to me. Don't know if that'll be of use to me, but we'll see. Okay, well, I don't think there's anything I need these for anymore. We could probably remove some clutter from my inventory. What is he doing here? God damn. We'll put these away. We'll put the horn hammer away. As I don't think we'll need it for anything else for now, I shall put the rest of the Stardust away. Rogue weapons. We can finally put the Radical Throw here, but it was a fun weapon, I will admit. I'll keep hold of these four. I can tidy things up a little here. Okay, now on to our next victim. Requires me to fast travel here. He's also... he's also that I noticed... Whoa. Alright, this debuff. Fun. Okay, so this one's gonna be a bit more fussy. I've even got the pillar even a fraction down yet. Getting somewhere. Beginning to debate if I'm even killing any of them. Yeah, they're just kind of multiplying. Right. 3 down now. Also a few down here, which I missed. Just try not to let any of these go to waste. Also some over here. Div. Oh. Missed. All the loot. And all that's left is solar, but I have no intention of fighting the Moon Lord, just so you all just know. And just to make sure, is this one not in a crevice too? No, it's just not far from the dungeon. We could probably just momentum capacitor. Incoming. I love how I can feel the explosion still from all the way over here. This weapon's very dumb and I love it. We'll pop those all up here. I like that organization. Yeah, I didn't get through much of that. That's the solar pillar for you. Gameplay. Hey, at least I got a hit in. Alright, let's fly back over. Oh. I'm not doing that because I'm throwing. He spawns immediately now. That's new. That's not ideal. I appreciate the cooldown, not him spawning immediately. Alright, let's get the last of what we didn't get. Yep. Some melds in the water. Get back here. Alright. That was pretty good. There's one more over here. And another meld. Yay. Alright. We have all those. I don't think there's anything we want. We could upgrade the potions, if anything. Alright, Sand Shark. That's something we could do. Yeah, okay, that's considering that I even have those shards. If not, I'm gonna have to try and make the summon for the desert. Yeah, I didn't think so. I doubt I have the event item either. No. Alright, so we gotta try and make the event summon then. Which means we're going to the underground desert after a long enough amount of time. Yeah, surprisingly, I would have thought this place would have been infected. It usually does. It's the cloth from these things I need. I love how you can chain this weapon. That makes it that much better. It is a bit unwieldy though, so I suppose that's intentional so you can't chain it too much. Getting no luck. What we could try... Ah, there it is. Okay, let's... We got 2 from him. Amazing. We want artifact. So we want 5. And the rest of the ingredients is just sand. Pretty simple stuff. Drop some too. Okay, we just need one more. Okay, maybe we won't need to. Don't think either of those dropped it. Let's go back this way. Move them down here. None of them dropped any. That is such a satisfying weapon. Now it's no longer giving it to me. Back this way. This really gives me... This is like a mini supernova that you get later. There we go. There's the last bit we need down there. Perfect. Let's get out of here. And get rid of what we don't need. We can hold on to the light. Adamantite. I don't know if I held on to the hard mode bars. Yeah, at most 2 titanium. Okay, so we are going to have to go digging a little. But in terms of natural materials, or did I convert that all to sand? Did I convert it all to glass? I think I did, actually. So I need to go visit the desert. Alright. Pretty long journey to get there. And we want 50 of these. Just a little bit off the side. And now we want the titanium or adamantite. Pick your poison. Okay. There's some titanium. Yeah, let's go with titanium. That's close enough. Let's try and stick on theme here. tell you what, let's mine all the titanium here. And there we go. Hopefully we shouldn't lack any next time we need in it. Right, let's go craft some of these. Also, anything to do with these at the moment? Yeah, again, these are still made for later, it looks like. This, but that's after Moonlord. Okay. We want titanium. There we go. Couldn't find it for a second. Don't know why it took me so long. There you go. Adding mithril anvil. There we go. We take this off because that'll actually prevent it from actually happening. Alright, now we want some elementals. Yeah, let's use Spirit Bear, because we use that one way too much. Oh, that's the in rare variant, I believe. Two more times, and that should be the summon. If I can just remind myself how it's made. Two of those. A single solar fragment. Yeah, that's very doable. I have both of these already, so I just need the fragments. As long as I hit the stealth strike, it does the thinking for me. So if I find openings, this could make a useful homing weapon. That's perforate resist. Make things a bit more interesting, shall we? hoping this won't take too long. Really starting to feel the power creep now. Sure, I'll push down that better. I may need to grab... Alright, hold on. Let's speed things up here. I have one of these left to pop, so let's put it to good use, shall we? Surprised one hasn't shown up yet. Oh, no. There we go. Hush my mouth. There's the second one. Okay, let's back out. Let's also end the sandstorm. Beautiful, we got what we wanted. Now we already have the fragments on hand and the core, which I should have gotten one from Ravager. There we go. And at a mithril anvil. So right here. Beautiful. Let's go put that away. Into events you go. We could probably put the syringe away. I don't think it's caught up anymore, unfortunately. Sand in a bottle in there. I can put you back on. Put these two in here. Bars in hard mode go in here. I don't think Soaring Insignious is taking space. And at this point, we can just put the rest of these in here. There we go. We got a nice organized inventory now. Oh, we have waters. That could just go in potions. Also, the lighter healing potions can go in there as well. Okay. It's been a while, but let's try this out, shall we? Here we go. I see you over there. It's been so long since I've seen this. I love this design. Right, here we are, the Colosseum. I'll probably use Shard of Imbura first, but we'll use Star of Destruction if... small target like him. Okay. Ah, the momentum capacitor doesn't work. Alright. Alright, God knows how long I'm going to be doing this. Yeah, I definitely think Scar is the one to go with, yeah. I don't even know what I'm gonna get by. I tried to dash time it. Okay, interesting. It's not a lot I can do for my loadout right now. I could try sacrificing something for this, but there isn't really much I could sacrifice here. I want to avoid being close. Really the best way to deal with them. Safely turn into pop. Okay. This is a tough one. I'm debating if I should continue. Because we're getting about the same result here. We'll try one more time. I have an idea. I'm gonna try switching. Focusing too much on aiming is the problem. Right. We're gonna back out of that one for now. This seems like a bit too much. I gotta do the walk of shame back. I haven't done that one in such a long time. That's a throwback. Okay, let's instead shift our attention to Deus. There is a rogue weapon it can offer me. I had a... that's all the arena I had. If anything, I think it limits the amount of room you can move anyway. If I have any leftover Titan Hearts, I can just go ahead and give it a try, but we'll see. I have 8. Okay. Let's try this alternatively and see if it do better. if I can't react. Ooh, I forgot what this did. Look at all those projectiles. Right. It's nice to have a reminder, though. Yeah, and it is consumable. Right now. Firing at me. There's a limiter on it. Familiar with this move. $11,000. Okay. Last I checked, this is supposed to cancel events or whatever. Ho there! Sorry for the interruption, but it would seem my recording died while I was fighting Deus, so... unfortunately don't have the original footage of me beating Deus, which I ended up beating him later on in the recording, not too much longer. Nothing much else was missed other than me beating Deus and a weapon, so... Aside from this part here, excluding the episode, if you do want me to do the Deus again live, then I can do that gladly next time. Just let me in the comments know. But until then, here is the footage of me beating Deus. Hello again. Apologies for the abrupt ending, but I wanted to include the footage of me beating Deus, as I didn't want to start the next episode with the lack of context of me not beating Deus in the first place, or just have an abrupt end at all. But I'm willing to go the length to ensure that you see me beat what is necessary. But if you prefer if I handle this differently, again, let me know. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.